Hello everyone. It dawned on me only recently that when I think of cooking a quick stir-fried vegetable, this is what goes on in my brain. Should it be an Indian stir-fried vegetable? Should it be a Malay stir-fried vegetable? Or should it be a Chinese stir-fried vegetable? Now, why do I think that way? I think it's because that is how my mom referred to cooking quick stir-fries. She would say the same thing, but of course in Tamil, and it would mean the same three different styles. And why do we think that way? Because we are true blue Malaysian Indians. I guess that's why we do that. So today I'm going to take you through three different vegetables cooked in three different styles or methods. And for me, a quick Chinese stir fry is always the quickest method. So let's do stir fried cabbage done in a Chinese style, but of course, the way I do it. Stir fried cabbage with only three ingredients: cabbage, some pounded garlic, and some chilies. Oh, yeah, and also some oyster sauce. Hot oil, and we put in the garlic. And let the chili goes in. Make sure you're stir frying on really hot heat. And this goes in. The cabbage goes in. Give it a good stir. Add some salt. Not too much because we're going to add some oyster sauce. A quick stir. A tiny bit of water. Close it. A tiny bit of oyster sauce mixed with water. Saute it for about 2 minutes and we're basically done. There you go. Chinese stir-fried vegetable, all done. Next would be the stir-fried vegetable done in the Indian style or Indian method. And with Indian stir-fried vegetables, you can never really do it without these. And by this, I mean mixed spices. And in this case, it's split urad dal, it's mustard seeds and cumin seeds, or you could just use cumin seeds alone, but that's a must for Indian cooking, Indian stir-fry. And another thing that's quite integral would be the ever-present turmeric powder. So next would be a stir-fried okra dish or a vegetable dish, or you can also call it lady's finger. So into a hot pot, we would put some coconut oil. You can use any oil, but usually, for Indian cooking, we have like coconut oil or mustard oil or, another oil called gingerly oil. Anyway, so in goes the spices, about a teaspoon. And then we have this combination. We have this combination of sliced chilies, sliced garlic, curry leaves, and some dried chilies that I have washed and chopped up. Okay, I'm going to put that in first. Yeah. And then I'm going to add this one in. All of it. And once it's like kind of brown or turns to a slight brown color, then I would add some turmeric powder. You'll just wait for it to get brown. So now that has changed color a little bit, I'm going to add about this much of turmeric powder. Give it a little stir and add your lady's finger or okra. And I'm not going to add any water or salt for a bit until, okra can be a little slimy, right? So I'm just going to stir it around till we lose that sticky, slimy, thing that comes out of okra. And let it just cook for at least about 4 minutes or maybe 3 minutes. But just on, and now it has to be on low heat. So now I'm going to add a little bit of salt because I didn't do it earlier because sometimes when you add salt, the liquid comes out of the vegetable. And in this case, I didn't want that because okra releases some, that slimy, sticky thing or liquid that comes out of okra. So I didn't want that to be, all over the vegetable. So I'm just going to cook it a little bit more. And then I'm going to sort of cover the pot. And then, not the one. Yeah. Just for a bit. And then it'll be done. So this one is almost done. It's almost like a dry roast. You could add a little bit of water if you wanted. But just a little bit. That's it. Or you don't have to. So you can see that because there's so much of smoke because it's like a dry roast. There you go. Quick stir-fried okra done in an Indian method or Indian style. Now for the stir-fried vegetable done in the Malay style or Malay method. And of course, for Malay stir-fried dishes, this sambal tumis is a big hot favorite. And this is what it is. This is, okay, can you see that? This is garlic, shallots, shrimp paste and fresh red chilies that I have pounded with a mortar and pestle. You could also use a food processor to do it. I tend to keep a stock of it in my fridge. I do it and I keep it for about a week. So that will be the main ingredient in my stir-fried vegetable Malay style. So I've just heated up some peanut oil, okay, and I am now going to put in not too much of this sambal tumis or this chili sambal condiment that I explained earlier. I'm just going to put in about 2 tablespoons, yeah, and give it a stir. And the vegetable that I'm going to cook today, maybe I'll just give it another one, 2.5. A little bit of salt because the shrimp paste already has salt in it, so you don't put too much of that. And now I'm going to add my bayam. It can be called spinach, but the actual name for this vegetable is amaranth. So here it goes. Or let it just let this one saute a little bit more. Okay. Now, then this is homegrown amaranth, so I'm even more excited about it. Anything homegrown is really nutritious because I know that there's no pesticides in it. That's the whole idea of growing things in the house. Okay, so give it a little bit of a stir. Now I am going to close the pot and let this wilt. Okay, for about 2 minutes. There you go, it's done. And now I have to plate it. And there you go, stir-fried amaranth Malay style. So thank you everyone in joining me today in cooking 3 different vegetables in 3 different styles and for letting me showcase my Malaysian Indian self. Thank you everybody. Yes, Shakila Shanmugam signing off. Bye.